Hey guys, Pat over here at Fellsmere Fishing Headquarters here in Fellsmere. Beautiful Fellsmere. Hey, we want to give you all a quick fishing report. We're sorry, the guys have been really busy. We're at the end of coming into the end of the season now, so it's starting to kind of calm down a little bit. But the fishing definitely has not calmed down. As a matter of fact, it's gotten a lot better, and that's what we're here to talk about on this fishing update. But you know. Headwaters is on fire. Garcia is fishing really, really good, man. I'll tell you, we have every Wednesday afternoon from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. we've got our big fish tournament held by Mr. Wayne. And so if anybody's interested in that, come on. It's an open tournament. Bring a $20 bill with you. He who catches the biggest bass wins the pot. So if you could, and on every Saturday as well. It's a team tournament that's open as well, or you can fish by yourself. So, and the fishing's been really good on Garcia. So, otherwise, what's happening on Headwaters, Steve-O?
Well, we've been wrecking them. I mean, we've been catching a lot of
I know
fish.
that.
You know, had a shiner trip today, and I'll just talk about today. When we went out with 10 dozen, we were done. It was an 8-hour trip. We were done in 7 hours. Went through 10 dozen shiners, caught 70 fish. Some pretty good sized fish, just good numbers. Stayed in the action. There wasn't a dull moment. You know, those fellas that I had today were great. We had a lot of laughs. We had a great time. Fished 2 spots.
Wow.
2 spots.
Wow.
And the only reason we left the first spot and left fish biting was because I've got a couple spots in a couple of places where I've been finding some big fish later in the day. So we went and checked that out. Ended up getting a 7.73 out of there. So.
Nice.
Had several 5s, some 6s in the mix. So the artificial bite's been good. It's been great. The Gambler burner crawl, we've been flipping that. We've been just flipping any type of crawl bait up in some mats and stuff like that on the south end of the lake. Has been pretty daggone productive. The Lure Concept spinnerbait right now is on fire. We've been catching them on spinnerbaits. That's a locally made spinnerbait. Very durable. I've been breaking a lot of spinnerbaits, and I'm not going to mention any manufacturers or anything, but I've been breaking arms on spinnerbaits. And the Lure Concept spinnerbait that's made here locally is a great spinnerbait. You can bend it, twist it back, whatever you need to do, and it holds up, and it's holding up to a lot of fish. It's a very, very good one.
That's all I use.
But yeah, you know, been crappie fishing. I've been crappie fishing. I've had a handful of trips here lately. Believe it or not, we're still limited out right now. Three anglers, 75 crappie, 75 spec.
It's pretty darn good for this time of year.
Yeah, staying busy, you know. So, I mean, the fish are biting. The artificial bite is good. The shiner bite's good. These lakes, I like April and May. I love April and May here. This time of year, these fish are done pretty well spawning, and they're looking to feed up. The bluegill spawn's getting ready to fire off, and they're going to start chewing on bluegill, and which is going to make it even better for that swim jig bite. I can't wait.
For sure. For sure. Yeah. Yeah, I love this time of year as well. I mean, the weather has been incredible. The wind has settled down finally.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know, it's picking up in the afternoons here lately, but man, it's been beautiful out. Not too hot.
We've been blessed
low
with great
humidity.
weather lately.
We really have, man. And the water temperature's kind of sustained. I mean, it's staying in that mid 70s, and God, man, and they've just been chewing like crazy. And that topwater bite's been really good. Everybody's been praising that topwater bite first thing in the morning, and it seems to me like that popar, you know, something. Yeah, and I've been I love the spook, and these walking baits. Everybody that I talk to has not been getting bit on the walking baits. It's been either that chug bug or the popar or that hula popper. I've been throwing that little hula popper from old school. Man, they've been crushing that damn thing. That's why I got that 8-2 on in the tournament. That as a matter of fact, DJ was in that tournament with us. And so so it's a popping bait, topwater. That popping shad. That's another good one.
Yeah.
So.
And I talked to Captain Mike Arnold. He's using the videos with us. He apologized he couldn't make it to this one, but he wanted me to mention Three Forks.
Yeah.
For him. He said the plastic worm bite is on at Three Forks right now, and they're catching a ton of fish there. Mike Arnoldy has the ability to get out in places on that lake that we cannot.
Yeah,
It's
right.
just, I mean, I got to be honest about it. He can get to places that we cannot because he has an airboat and so on. So if you're looking for something like that, definitely look him up. And you know, you can call here, talk to Pat, whatever. He'll get you hooked up with him. But the bite at Three Forks is on. So, Mike, what have you been doing, man? I know you've been busy fishing too.
Yeah,
So
well, we've been doing some shiner trips as well as a little bit of artificial. And you know, kind of the same deal there. Bite's been pretty good. And I've been bouncing around a couple different places. And as far as going back to the top water, I noticed the same thing because I've been throwing a spook a little bit in the morning, and I don't seem to want to touch it.
That's weird.
But yet I put on like a devil's horse or that spin rocket.
Yeah, that's another good one. Yeah.
Twitch it, get them two blades turning, right, and then let it sit. Twitch, let it sit, and then they come up. Just want to hit it. So it's something about the noise or whatever that is making them come up, and I don't know what it is about the spook. And even a frog, if I'm not throwing a popping frog, they don't seem to want to touch that either. Now,
Strange.
yeah, popping frog, get a little more action because the regular frog, twitching it, walking it slow, I haven't touched it.
yeah,
It was weird.
the canals are pretty clean right now. Not a lot of blockages.
Yeah, not too much.
You know, there's some floating tussies and stuff there in the S Canal, but nothing blocking today. You can easily go around them. No issues there. I actually ran from one side to the other side of ditch 13 today and didn't have any issues. You just had to go around a couple of spots and it was good. The 45 is open. Everything is pretty well open on your main travel areas and pretty accessible. The lake level is where it should be. So when you're coming out of those deeper ditches, watch when you go through those cuts because those cuts are very shallow right now. So
Yeah.
you know, you be real careful. I'd hate for you to tear something up out there. So,
Yeah.
but the fish are biting. I mean, the warmer it gets, it's like the more they're firing off right now. And I mean, the full moon this time didn't affect them. Like it didn't really set them off much. I mean, on the bite. You know what I mean?
That doesn't seem like it. No.
No.
Yes,
this was a little
and we've
different.
had bluebird skies, man.
Yes.
I mean, literally, for Florida, it's weird, odd.
Yeah. Yeah.
To have consecutive days without a cloud in the sky,
Yeah.
it doesn't happen here very often.
Yeah.
Right.
You usually got those spotty clouds at least.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know, but everything is
It's
good.
been a lot of bluebird skies and really comfortable temperatures for here. And but the point I was getting with that was the full moon. There's no clouds covered at night, so it's been a big bright moon out
Yes, it
there.
has.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, a lot of times that means they eat all night, and sometimes the bite's a little tougher the next day. But not so much the case.
Hasn't been that way. No, it hasn't been that way at all.
No.
And you know, I mean, as a matter of fact, it's actually like it didn't even happen.
Yeah. Because you guys had a couple of good days out there and a lot of fun. And I know Mike's been making some new friends and stuff out
Oh,
there.
absolutely.
And
Yeah.
and that's important. And that's what it's all about. That camaraderie.
Oh, that without a doubt.
Yeah.
I don't know
So that's-
about that. No.
The grade road is a little rough. It was a little rough today.
Was it?
Oh yeah, the grade road was a little rough today, but it was manageable. You just had to drive a little bit slower, but definitely manageable. But
That's good.
the boat ramp
Tail
is
lights, fenders, license plates, and all
right. The boat ramp's not been as busy. A lot of people have went home.
Remember to turn your headlights off when you're back in your truck.
That's
now,
important.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's important.
So-
you know, so other
So
folks
let's
can
mention
back-
that as kindly as we can, you know, because we've all dealt with it. You know, if you're backing your boat down, maybe cut your headlights off because the guy next to you trying to back his boat down can't see.
Yeah.
And I know that's a topic of conversation
Sure.
a lot in here and at the boat ramp when
Yeah.
people are just.
It's
you know,
easy to forget. You know,
Sure.
it really is.
Absolutely.
But
Absolutely.
just try to be you know, cognizant of that.
And courteous to each
Yeah,
other.
it really helps the guy next to you when it's dark out,
Absolutely.
trying
Yeah.
to back his boat down.
And gals.
Sure.
And gals, yes,
Right,
and
guys and
gals.
gals.
If
Yeah.
you know that they're a gal, but I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah,
it's been great. So come on down and see us and come fish with us.
Yeah.
I mean, we're ready. I mean,
Catching 'em.
we got a few days
Everybody-
open in May, but you know, we're ready to go
And,
fish. So come on.
You know, I know most folks that end up watching these videos, right? They got bit by the bass bug, right?
I know I have.
They're just fanatics. They're into bass fishing. They love it. But you know what? Maybe some of you guys out there are just getting into it or curious about it. And you're watching this to try and, hey, I heard about this lake and that Fellsmere area, great fishing, etc. And you want to get into it. You know what? Just do it, man. Come on down here, fish with us, and get bit.
Absolutely, for sure, sure. And next week, we did leave one lake out, Blue Cypress. So Blue Cypress, I know a lot of folks find it hard to fish Blue Cypress, but I'll tell you, man, the first Saturday of every month we have an open tournament there, right there at the fish camp. And Jim and Tammy, they've got the cabins. God bless them, they're awesome. And so it's an open tournament. If y'all want to fish, it's $40 entry fee, $10 big bass. We weigh in at 1 o'clock. And Blue Cypress is fishing really good. The bags have been in the 20s.
Wow.
So it's been really
Impressive.
good.
That's
really
very
good.
impressive at that lake.
Yeah. So so as a matter of fact, not this Saturday, but next Saturday we're having a tournament there on Blue Cypress. So if anybody wants to fish it, gives you a little bit of time to pre-fish for next week. So, and other than that, that's about it.
I guess that's a wrap. And guys, as always, check us out, FLBigBassAdventures.com, right here at Fellsmere Fishing HQ.
Thank you guys.